Hard Talk and African News Bong County reporter Emmanuel Kekulov reported on this Bong County Say No to Drugs campaign. And, to say the least, I want to say that this is a very, very good news, 100%. And I just want us to take a little bit of look at actually what went down and what happened. It will not take us too long for us to get into this. But yeah, this is a very, very beautiful news, and I would never, ever let something like this slide without talking about it. So he reported that in a bid to curb uh, the the growing menace of drug abuse in the county, the Bong County administration launched a Say No to Drugs campaign. The campaign, which was officially launched in Banga City, aims to reduce the widespread of use of drugs and promote a healthy society. The launch brought together massive attendance from students, stakeholders, including members of the county administration, legislative caucus, the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, and the Joint Security of Bong. Superintendent Howard Norris stressed the importance of the initiative and called on residents to unite in the fight against drugs in the county. According to the superintendent, the campaign is proactive measure to address the growing concerns of drug abuse, particularly among the youth. She noted that the use of drugs is destroying the lives of children and must be urgently tackled through collective effort. The launch was also attended by the acting director of the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency (LDEA), Honorable Fitzgerald and Biago, who commended the county administration for taking the lead in combating drug abuse and pledged the agency's full support to the process. Stakeholders described the campaign as a holistic approach to addressing drug abuse in the county. It is expected to involve community members, local leaders, and law enforcement agencies working together to reduce the intake and spread of illicit drugs. The superintendent further appealed to the national government to provide support, including the establishment of a specific court to handle drugs related cases. This, she explained, would ensure that offenders are swiftly prosecuted and brought to justice. The launch of the Say No to Drugs campaign in Bong County is seen as a significant step towards addressing the growing problem of drug abuse. It is expected to raise awareness about the dangers of drugs while promoting prevention, rehabilitation, and treatment initiatives. Um, First of all, I want to say kudos to our reporter, Emmanuel Kakula of Bong County. This is wonderful reporting and this is wonderful news. I love it. 1000%. Just about a month ago, or maybe a month and a half ago, when we had a huge Say No to Drugs campaign in Monrovia, Montserrado County, of course. And, it was a success, 100%. But again, I keep asking myself, it was just in Monrovia, right? And Monrovia is not just Liberia, that's just the capital of Liberia. But what's about the remaining 14 counties, right? What is going on there? If you know anything about me, you know that I am from Lofa County. And if you go to Lofa County, especially in Vonjima, you will find out that, our communities, our neighborhoods have been infested with drugs, the use of drugs, the sales of drugs. Like it's just, it doesn't stop. It is everywhere. So I've always questioned it. Like, it's not just Monrovia that drugs is infested in the neighborhoods and the communities. It's all over. It's the entire country, right? So the fact that Bong County, the administration of Bong County, the legislative caucus of Bong County took this initiative, right? Took this step forward to follow the footstep of the capital by saying no, no to drugs, bringing out students, young people, right? Different stakeholders, different members of society coming in, old people, young people, you name it, everybody coming out and voicing out their concern, like talking to their children about this. Children that are not yet affected or infected with the use of drugs. It is a bold step. It is a bold statement, and each and every other countries in the country should definitely take the same step. Like if Bong County can take that step, what about you, Lofa? What about you, Nimba? What about you, Maryland? Bomi, Cape Man, like so on and so forth. Everybody should definitely take the same step because this is a nationwide wake up call and everybody should answer that call. Everyone should answer the call. Monrovia took the lead, Montserrat took the lead, rightfully so, and Boone County followed, rightfully so. Who is going to follow next? Like this is very, very important. Kudos to all the stakeholders, all the people that actually participated, even the people that they were not mentioned by name, they were just mentioned by groups, like the students, you know, people who are, like they are not officials, but they participated. They went out there and hold banners, with their hands. Those people, kudos to each and every one of you guys for coming out. This is very, very beautiful. This is the kind of thing that we want to be seeing, like, Liberia. This is the kind of thing that is going to literally get Liberia drug free. We can't just be talking about things like this without actually acting. And Bond County just acted. You know, I said this in one of my monologues. A lot of the drug dealers and a lot of the drug importers in the country, all they're doing is that, oh yeah, let's just sit down. The people then they will soon get tired. They will soon get tired. But guess what? We will not get tired. We will never ever get tired. This is a persistent call, it's a resistant call, and every patriotic Liberian, every loving Liberian should go out there and actually like put your heart out, express your your frustration with the current situation when it comes to drugs, and this is what the people are doing. I see a lot of people when they see something like this, they say negative things like, "Oh, they not get work to do." Oh, they say they're walking on the street talking about saying no to drugs, but they get we in their air no that in their air no battle. Like what is going on? Don't be part of those people, right? We're trying to literally save our country from sinking, from getting defeated to drugs or by drugs abuse, right? And if you don't want to help us, revive Liberia, don't try to sink it more just because your favorite guy is not the president of the country. Because that's how sick some people are. This is a beautiful and bold step by Bong County. Kudos to Bong County. This is wonderful, and it had nothing to do with any power seeking or power monger politician or whatsoever. This is just mere ordinary people waking up and saying that, look at the children, students in uniform, raising awareness, walking on the street. This means a lot. And it's not going to stop there. But it is a step. It is a step. And I expect each and every other, how do you call it, counties to follow steps. I mean, to follow the footsteps, right? They all follow Bong County footsteps. Just like the way Bong County followed Montserrat footsteps. Let everybody raise awareness, let everybody raise awareness in all the country. Why do I keep fumbling my words? Let everybody keep raising awareness in all the countries so that we all can be, how do you call it? We all can be in, synchronization. We all can be synchronized. Let us all be sync in on the same message, on the same awareness that we are saying no to drugs, and we gotta have to talk about it with our children, with our mothers and fathers, the teachers, the policemen. Let's raise awareness. Let everybody be aware that this thing that we're talking about is something that everybody should stay away from. The more we stay quiet, the more dangerous it will be. Beautiful reporting by Emmanuel Kekula in Bong County. This is wonderful, and this is the kind of news that I like to wake up to and see, on the internet or anywhere that people read their news from nowadays. This is wonderful. Liberia, let us not stop. Let us not stop. Let us not get weak. Let us not give up on the fight on drugs because this is real. This is very, very real. It's way more real than you can think. Your child might be a very vibrant, intelligent child up until he get exposed to the abuse of drugs. All of a sudden, you have no idea what is happening. So stand up. Just because one of your children is not, a drug addict or have not succumbed to the addiction of drugs, does not mean that you don't get to participate in the campaign of saying no to drugs. Wake up, Liberians. Wake up. Kudos again to Bong County. Kudos to all the stakeholders, everybody that participated. You know, kudos to the acting director of the Labrador Drugs Enforcement Agency, Fitzgerald T.M. Biago. This is wonderful. The fact that he had to be there, he was there in person, in physical form. It means a lot. 100%. It means a lot. And let us keep this going. Let us keep this going, Liberia. We will definitely, 100%, we will definitely.
Like, follow and